Heroes and Legends, the Second Great War, Prologue 1. This is the history of the Firbean, the Cibic. During the ancient days, the first beginning of the universe, the era in which the primes ruled, the era before the insurance and before the bank run became powers of renown, and much of the universe was populated with many strange and powerful beings not being seen in the day's era. This story of the first being is the story of Symonette, a brave, tall, fire-eyed, neon blonde, silver-haired man, and he was a strong man, always loved to train. And him in his home world of the Firbean Cibic was home to many talented people. He largely lived in peace, right? But however, their peaceful existence was about to be tested as many different races of different species of powerful alien-like creatures known as demoniacs were approaching across the universe. Many inhabited places were being conquered by demoniacs. Some said these demoniacs were the descendants of demons or fallen angels that had fallen after the fall of evil in heaven prior to the creation of the universe, and inhabited some alien species and mutated over time to become mighty beings, in some cases warriors, bringing chaos and destruction throughout all the universe. These demoniacs were a threat, and they were coming to the Firbean planet. Symonette and others lived in peace. They didn't have no government structure. Each person just did as they thought that was right. And it was largely peaceful, loving, and open-minded, and they accepted all that came to their world. However, one day a demoniac will come as a scout to spy and sniff the land. It was then that Father Family was in the path of a demoniac in the valley plains one day. The family, the mother, a father, and a small boy. The demoniac instantly killed the mother and father. The boy screamed and ran for his life. And then Symonette was walking by. Hearing the screaming, he raced to see what was the matter. And then he saw the young boy and this strange alien monster chasing after him. So Symonette took up some rocks and some sharp sticks and started to fight the demoniac. And he fought it off and fled. The boy was scared at awe at Symonette's actions. And he said, my family is gone. And Symonette asked, young boy, do you have any other family members? Not that I know of. I don't know. I'm scared. And then Symonette, not wanting to be a father figure because he wanted to live his life, decided, from this day on, young lad, what is your name? And he said, Benby. And he said, Benby, from this day forward, you will be my adopted brother. I will be your big brother. I and my family will be yours. And so Benby from that day forward was the adopted brother of Symonette. This did not sit well as Symonette returned home with his little baby sister, Shanae, who was a feisty and fiery little girl who was brute and loved violence at times, just like her brother, but her brother was more calm and collective. Shanae was throwing pans and brooms and sticks and anything she could find. And Benby. Benby was kind of saying, brother, help me. And then Symonette said, Shanae, stop this at once. And she said, no. Who told you I wanted another brother? It's bad enough I have to deal with you. And then the two quarreled for a little bit. But soon Shanae settled down. And Benby, Shanae, and Symonette were home, eating dinner, discussing and bonding and getting along well. Sometime later, the Demoniacs got report, but the people were strong-minded, but only a few. Most of them were weak and unable to fight. And so, the full Demoniac horde is now approaching. Jay, who was a general and an officer in the planet, was in charge of protection. I always looked up to the stars for answers. Notice a horde of strange beings approaching the planet. He thought at first it was an asteroid Sarah, so he alerted the people. He sounded the alarm across the planet. Everyone across the planet was scared and stunned, didn't know what to do. And so they began to run and prepare for battle. Elsewhere, not too far, on another planet, a planet in which two beings, a being from Layton, that was called the planet, and from Firbean, a couple, born the baby. This baby is called Keron Banqudona, and he would be the founder of the Scotia, and the beginning of the banquet would be with him. That's a little side note. Now, Keron Banqudona, I grew up, and he was a strong young warrior in his early 20s at the time. The fact that he was both Layton and Felando was quite extraordinary, as he began to be an investor and harvest gold and wealth of the planet to become some sort of a lender towards the rest of neighboring planets, even outside of their galaxy. However, how things was going well, suddenly demon horde of Demoniacs were approaching. Rumors had been spreading from travelers from across these lands that had fled the Demoniacs, saying these monsters were unstoppable, and no one at the time could destroy them. The early primes, the Atlanteans, the Albanians, and others were elsewhere in the universe, cleaning up messes and bringing peace, while the Demoniacs largely went unchecked. This was a problem, and Keron Banqudona knew that his home world, well, half of his home world, where his mother came from, the Firbean, Cibic, would be in grave danger. So he made the Cibic Firbean to warn the people of the incoming danger. As Keron arrived to Cibic, he found some elite generals. Hepburn, the general who will one day become the general of the left of the planet. And he also met Felando, a giant of a man, and he's very strong. And also McDonald, McDonald. The four gentlemen discussed what was happening, and they noticed and they thought it was asteroids. But Jay had already called for a state of emergency. And seeing that these legendary Demoniacs were actually real, the planet braced itself for impact. What could they do? Also, the planet of peace-loving people. There aren't many warriors here. And then Hepburn remembered a man named Symonette and heard a story that he saved a young boy, and he adopted him as his younger brother named Benby from a strange and powerful monster that had not been seen. So Hepburn sent Felando to find Symonette. Symonette was puzzled at first after the meeting and said, "Did you, as Felando asked, did you fight a strange alien being in the past?" And Benby, who was only growing up, said, "Yes, my big brother. He saved me from that evil monster who killed my parents." And then he said, "Well, more of those beings are coming this way. The plan needs you, Symonette. Are you ready?" The sound was stunned. Their plan had no leader, but all of a sudden, he was the only one actually confronted and chased away. And now there's a whole alien invasion coming, and he must defend their world. And then Shani, sharpening some knives and all kind of stuff, makeshift armor, and said, "Yes, a time for fighting. Come, big brother, let's go. You, Benby." And she gave him a stick and said, you use that. You use that to fight." Benby and Shani were the same age. By this time, they were 12 going on 13. Benby was stunned and said, "As long as Big Brother is leading us, we stand a chance." And so Symonette, Shani, Benby, Felando, Hepburn, McDonald, and Jay went up to meet with Keron Banqudona. And these people met in a fort on the highest point of the hill, protecting the main capital city of the planet, as they discussed the Cibic Firbean's defense against this demonic horde. How could they stand up against such overwhelming odds? The heroes soon prepared themselves for the inevitable clash, a clash that which would not only determine the future of the Cibic Firbean, but the future of the wider universe as a whole.